Hi, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to do lesson 1-3, compare whole numbers. This is where we get out our friends, the alligators, greater than and less than. Remember, if you're thinking about it as an alligator, it's always eating the larger number. So we're going to use what we've learned about place value to help us compare numbers. And remember, numbers can also be equal to one another. So generally, I think this is something that we've done well with in the past, but they present it in a couple different ways that it's helpful for us to review. All right, so let's review how we actually compare numbers, okay? So we have this one here. We are going to compare 6,356 and 6,378, all right? So my first step is I'm going to write the numbers lining up the places, if that's helpful for you. And you're always going to begin from the largest place value to the left and work your way to the right. So I rewrote our two numbers vertically, so you can sort of compare them by looking down. So if I look at the first place value all the way to the left, it's the thousands place, and they both share the same value or digit, right? They both have a 6 in the thousands place, so I can't compare them there. So I go to my next step, which is step 2. You're going to look at the next digit and compare the hundreds place. So here, I've highlighted it in red. So I'm going to go to the hundreds place. I have a 3 and a 3. So again, I can't compare them yet. They're the same digit. So I'm going to go to step 3. The first place where the digits are different is in the tens place. So let's look here. In this number, there is a 5 in the tens place. And in this number, there is a 7. Okay. So if I use my pen here, I would say 6,356 is less than 6,378. So remember, my alligator, chomp, 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 is eating the larger number. Okay? All right. Just moving to the next slide. It's a little slow. Here we go. Okay, so the book throws a little curveball at us. So we're used to sort of comparing using standard form, but then they start asking us to compare using expanded form. And I know this looks really big and scary, but the strategy I use is I rewrite the numbers in standard form, and then I compare them. So 20,000, 2,840 plus 1 would be 22,841. My pen is very skinny. Can I make it thicker? I don't know if I could do that. Okay. Over here, 20,000, 2,000, my comma, plus 400 plus 80 plus 1. All right, so now that I have them in standard form, I'm going to now compare them. So the first digit I'm going to look at the left is the 10,000s place. They both have a 2. So I'm going to move to the thousands place. They both have a 2. I'm going to move to the hundreds place. Here and here I have a 4. All right, so 22,841 is 1,481. All right, so let's try this one. Sometimes these ones look a little tricky. Let's change them to standard form. So I have 100,000 plus 4,000. That would give me 100, 4,000 plus 10. So there are no hundreds. Awesome. Here, oh boy, I have 90,000 plus 9. So that gives me 99,000. That sounds like a lot, right? 99,999. So sometimes students are easily sort of tricked when they see all of these 9s and they know that 9 is a larger digit. But if you look at place value, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s is the largest place value in this number. Here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So this number is larger. So 104,010 is greater than 99,999. Awesome. We're just going to move to the next slide. It seems very slow. My old computer can't deal. Here we go. Okay, so they're also going to ask you today to think about what place you're making that decision to round, right? So again, I line up the numbers like this vertically. It's just easier for me to see. So I see they both have a 6 in the 10,000s place. They both have a 7 in the thousands place. But in the hundreds place, there's a 9 and an 8. So they're not asking me here to compare them. They're asking me at what place value do I make my decision that I then know I can compare them. And in this example, there's a difference here in the hundreds place. So the place I would use to do my comparing is the hundreds place. Oh boy, this is really frightening, I know. It's like scary, super scary. All right. I think the next one, I'll just tell you the answer. So same question. At what place are you going to decide to do the comparison, right? So here, they both have a 4 in the 100,000s place. In the 10,000s place is where we see our first difference, right? So the place at which I'm going to do the comparison, or which helps me make the decision, is the 10,000s place. And I'm not going to write that because it won't be pretty. All right, last one. So let's just look at a problem-solving question, because you might come upon some problem-solving questions today. So Izzy bought 3 bags of 4 hamburger buns and 3 bags of 8 hot dog buns. How many hamburger and hot dog buns did Izzy buy? So as I look at it, there's a couple steps here, right? I need to find out the total number of hamburger buns. And then I need to find out the total number of hot dog buns. And then I need to find out how many, because this end here, how many hamburger and hot dog buns did Izzy buy? So this is sort of my clue one to tell me that I'm adding the totals together. So 3 bags. Each bag has 4 hamburgers, right? Hamburger buns. So that's telling me I'm multiplying. So that's going to be 3 times 4. And we all know now that 3 times 4 equals 12. Okay. Hot dog buns. 3 bags with 8 hot dog buns in each bag. So I have to do some multiplication. 3 times 8 equals 24, right? So now I have my total of hamburger buns and my total of hot dog buns. And to find out how much they are all together, I'm going to add 24 and 12, right? And 24 and 12 gives us 36. So Izzy has a total of 36 buns. I hope she's barbecuing. For those of you who don't know, Izzy is my dog. So Izzy's very special. She likes hamburger and hot dog buns. All right, boys and girls, so today you're comparing. I think you're going to be just fine. Remember to use place value to help you. Remember, when you have expanded form, turn it into standard form. And then remember to think about what place value you're making your decision at. Okay? All right, go ahead, guys. Great job. I'm done.